Good morning. It is Sunday today, which means Arthur is 6 weeks old. I can't believe it. I don't know how it's been 6 weeks already. So crazy, but yeah, I feel okay. I don't think we got as much sleep last night as we did the night before, but we did kind of the same techniques, all the same stuff. Arthur just didn't seem to want to sleep as much, but that's okay. We'll keep working at it. I still feel like pretty much ready to take on the day, which is good. So we don't have a ton planned for today. My mom is at a last minute Christmas craft show this weekend, so I do want to try to stop in and see her if we can manage it, if we can pull the family together for an outing. So I'd like to go there in a couple hours if we can. And other than that, Aiden just said he wanted to be back to watch some football because I think he's in the semifinals? No, maybe the quarterfinals for his fantasy football pool. Other than that, hopefully get some Christmassy things done because there's still a lot on my list. But yeah, I'm gonna start sorting some things out, getting ready. I feel like my hair is doing something. I feel like it was getting so greasy and then I styled it a bit and now it's like, oh, I really like it down here, but what do I do about the grease? I tried to fix it yesterday, but I feel like it's just gonna keep getting greasy. Anyways, I also look like a ghost. Holy, I'm so pale. I mean, are you surprised? I'm always pale, and also we live in a cold climate, and I haven't been outside in like 6 weeks. Oh man. Anyways, Aiden is holding Arthur right now. He's gonna try to put him down for his first nap, and we're gonna get going with the day. I think we're all ready to go. Pookie's not having a very good day today. She's feeling nauseous, so that's too bad. But look at Arthur Bear's cute little outfit. He's got pants and socks on. Yeah. And a hat that he hates. He doesn't like hats at all. Head's too big. But this hat is for 0 to 12 months, so I think he's probably fine. Yeah. And you're sleepy. Gonna go have a sleep in the car? Yeah. Gonna go have a sleep in the car. And then we'll see you soon, folks. You gonna be okay? Sorry, it is so backlit. Yeah, we're gonna go to see my mom at the craft show, get a Starbucks on the way, and we'll be good. Hello! It's been a while since I updated you. I am wearing little Arthur right now because he was refusing his last nap of the day, and I was like, we're not having that. So I've decided my new rule is that if he's refusing a nap for like 20 to 30 minutes after he's already said that he's tired, like we try to put him down for a nap when he's cueing that he's tired, so he's like staring or yawning or whatever, and then we can usually get him to start to fall asleep, and then sometimes putting him in his bassinet he just wakes right up. So I left him in the bassinet for a little while, tried to get him back to sleep, and it wasn't working, so I don't want to then just keep him up for like another cycle. So this is the new plan. I wear him and then he can actually get asleep, and hopefully he won't go into the night overtired. So that's what's happening. I'm feeling better about wearing him, I think. It's still a little bit hard to tell. I think one time I put it on too tight. He's still good in here, but not as tight as that time, but still like, you know, in there properly and tight, and I can kiss him and all that. So doing good. I don't think I talked to you since before we went to Mom's craft show. So yeah, we made it there. We went to Starbucks first, and I got a drink and the snowman cookie, which I would like to try to do the classic baby snowman picture, which you might know if you're on social media or Pinterest or whatever. So I didn't get to it today, but maybe tomorrow. And then, yeah, we went to see my mom. The craft show was really cool. It was a lot of really quirky people. Lots of like nerdy stuff like Star Wars and Star Trek and cool stuff, but also lots of like jewelry and gems and stuff. I think I saw someone doing like a reading or something. I don't know if it was a psychic or a medium or whatever it was, but it was pretty cool. It was one of the first times like being out with the stroller with Arthur, and people just, I'm trying to like get used to people getting close, but also being ready to tell them not to get too close, because I don't want people breathing on him this time of year, especially because we had like a little car seat cover over the car seat. People were still coming up being like, how old is he? Oh my gosh, what's his name? What's going on? Wow. Is it your first baby? People just love babies, and I understand that, and I want people to be excited, but I also want to protect him and not let him get sick. So, dealing with that. But one man stopped us who was a vendor at the show, and he was like, hey, how old is it their first Christmas? And I said, yep, it is. And he gave us this, and he was like, yeah, just take it. Look how cute. And I've been meaning to get a baby's first Christmas ornament, and I haven't gotten one yet, so this is pretty cute. And it was so nice that he just wanted to give it to us. So then I was like, you can't just give it to us. And then he was like, oh yeah, I don't want to take anything home. I'm not gonna take anything home. And so I was like, what? And then he said, do you have a dog at home? Here you go, take this one. And so he gave us this one too, which is funny because it looks nothing like Puka, but it's still really cute. And then he was asking, you know, if we were first-time parents and all that. And then he said, what's his name? And we said, Arthur. And then he gave us this. And he said, you know, when he's old enough, this can go on his keychain. And we were like, okay. Also, we didn't tell him that our names are also both A's, so could be for any of us. But it was so sweet, and I took his card. We bought something else from him that I'm not going to show, but we took his card, although it just says, like, custom cabinetry on the front, and so I've been trying to find him online. I couldn't find him. And I think his name's Jim. I think it said Jim on the back of the card, so thank you, Jim. It was so nice. He was talking to us about his kids, and very sweet guy. So that was nice. And then we were like, okay, we're going to scoot home while Arthur's still sleeping. And then, of course, 5 minutes before we got home, Arthur was like, I'm hungry, which is just what it's like with a newborn. Everything goes from this to that. But we made it. And then after that, Aiden watched a lot of football, which was good. He's still potentially in the running, but I think his players aren't doing as good as we thought they were going to do. I had a little nap, and Arthur had a nap during football. So now it is 7 o'clock. We had some supper, we've been tidying up and trying to finish up the end of the Christmas cards, which I feel like it's been days me saying, we just gotta write some thank you notes. Finally, we're doing them. We are prepping them together, like writing out what we're gonna say, and then we just need to write the card. So, hopefully we'll have those done tonight so that they can go out tomorrow, because they're gonna get there late, especially for people across the country, so I feel bad about that. So if you get one of our Christmas cards, I'm sorry. But honestly, I feel like I'm not surprised at myself, considering we have a newborn and all of this. Like, I think I got the Christmas cards out around the same time last year, embarrassingly enough. So I'm like, people are more understanding this year because we're new parents and we don't know what we're doing. But yeah, that is what's going on today. I can't believe he's 6 weeks old. It's shocking. It's going too fast already. But Aiden and I were talking because I am having a really hard time trying to figure out how much we want to share this guy online. So you have maybe noticed that we have not been showing his face, and that's because we were thinking that we don't want to share too much and regret it, and we want him to be safe, and like it should be his choice when he's old enough whether or not he wants to be online, and we shouldn't just make that choice for him. But I feel like it's been taking the joy out of like sharing about him to people, and then I just like overthink it and I just don't send people anything. And so I feel like a lot of our friends haven't even seen pictures of him. And so like I'm feeling really bad about that, and I think I do want to share more about him online, but I want it to be stuff that he'd be okay with, like just nice photos of him and, you know, what he's up to that week, rather than, you know, we're not going to share diaper change time or like bath time or something inappropriate. But I don't know. It's a tough thing to deal with, honestly. Safety on the internet is really difficult. So it's a fine line, I feel like, of figuring out what to do. But we're deciding. Maybe you'll see him in the videos, maybe not. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we are gonna finish up the Christmas cards now, and then maybe I'll see you again before bedtime, but bedtime's probably coming up soon. Basically do another feed change and maybe a book or something, and then we gotta hit the bed. Can you see Pooks in the back? She's such a good girl. I felt bad we left her today. She was so sad and she was like nauseous. Oh. And I feel bad because the next 3 days look absolutely terrible weather-wise. I always hope we're gonna have a white Christmas somehow. Just like a miracle, Christmas miracle, you know? The next 3 days are like 11 degrees, pouring rain all day. We've got a rainfall warning, a wind warning, and a storm surge warning. So like, this is not Christmas time to me. Ugh, we'll just have to make it festive inside. Maybe do some more decorating, maybe some baking. We don't have a ton planned for this week. We've got like some appointments and stuff that we need to go to, so hopefully we can squeeze some things in around there. I feel like it totally depends on how well rested we are, honestly, but this guy's doing it. We're just gonna hope that the 6-week cluster feeding and all that doesn't mess up too much. I'm worried it's starting, but it's gonna be fine. He's just growing big and strong. Man, he's strong. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go. See you in a bit. We finished the Christmas cards. I think we just need an address for one more person. Oh my goodness. And it is time to go to bed. This little boy is getting tired, hey? Yeah. So we're trying to get everything together to go back upstairs, and hopefully we're gonna have a good night. What do you think? Are you gonna get some sleep? Yeah, we're gonna go relax and get some sleep. Okay, good night vlog. See you tomorrow.